First, though, let's talk to Kurt Volker, who's former US ambassador to NATO and former US special representative for Ukraine. Kurt Volker, welcome to the programme. I'll actually come to that Abramovich story in a moment or two, but we are now 33 days into this war, and we're still at a place where even the humanitarian corridors can't be used today because there's too much danger of a Russian attack. It is pretty desperate, isn't it?
It certainly is. The Russians have really stalled out militarily, as your report indicated, which means that they have resorted to longer range and less precise munitions, putting civilians at even greater danger. They're also trying to pressure the Ukrainians and break their will so that they can negotiate some kind of outcome that Russia could declare as a victory. This is seeming increasingly unlikely.
In terms of what will actually impact one man, Vladimir Putin, what do you think will actually be required? Because we had President Zelenskyy offering up to those Russian journalists neutral status, talking about the status of Crimea, the Donbass, putting that to a referendum potentially. Do you think any of that has got legs?
Well, I don't think so, no, but it's very interesting what Zelenskyy is doing. He is putting that message out there to a Russian audience in Russian deliberately in order to show that that has nothing to do with why Vladimir Putin is attacking him. Putin has used this narrative, a false narrative, that it was Ukraine's progress towards NATO or NATO enlargement that is the source of some insecurity for Russia that they are responding to. But now that Zelenskyy takes that off the table, it's clear that Vladimir Putin is attacking them for other reasons, which is to say that he seeks to build a renewed Russian empire, eliminate Ukraine as a people and a state. This is unacceptable and certainly incomprehensible to Russian people, which is why I think it's a good tactic of Zelenskyy to put that out there.
Joe Biden, of course, saying only a couple of days, for God's sake, this man cannot remain in power. Your assessment of that thought, given so many people around the world perhaps have had the same thought, and what the West can additionally do that in any way may change Putin's behavior? Right.
Well, first off, I think what President Biden said is, as you said, what so many people are already thinking. Vladimir Putin is destroying his country. He has lost easily a tenth or a quarter of his military capacity in this conflict. He's driving the economy into the ground. He will never succeed in taking over Ukraine. So he's on this mission that will never be successful. So he can't possibly continue to lead this way. So I think saying that was actually a good thing. Unfortunate that the White House pulled it back so fast, because I think we needed to let that sit and resonate as people think about that.
A really quick thought on that Roman Abramovich story. We still are really trying to find out more of the details, but your headline thought?
Well, we don't know the facts yet. Russia has poisoned other people, including Navalny, who's in prison, including Skripal, including Litvinenko in London, who died. So it's certainly possible, but we just don't know the details yet. And clearly, Abramovich is trying to put himself in a position where he is trying to resolve this conflict. And I think he sees that as a personal mission, a personal interest of his as well, to end this conflict. And I think this does keep him in the position of a sympathetic figure, shall we say, which I think is partly in his interest.
Volker, we'll leave it there. Thank you very much for joining us live on BBC News.
Thank you.